Good evening. Bringing you, I didn't even say who's bringing you, but bringing you, it is bringing you a gameplay. No, I'm not an it, I am a he, and my name is Charles. So why don't we instead say Charles is bringing you a gameplay on the map Underground using the AK47 with kick and silencer. And this gun is a friggin' animal. I love it so much. The damage, I mean, with the silencer, it's definitely best, I think, because it doesn't have too much recoil with kick and a silencer. And the damage at long range with the silencer on this gun is pretty hectic. It's like, I think the range only drops down to like even a 3 or 4 hit kill across the map. So definitely a very powerful gun. This gameplay is very, 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 very frustrating. Thinking back when I got it, I was like 52-0 by 60 points into the game. And then I ended up only 72-5, so you'll see some ridiculous shit. I think I get another Reaper right near the end, but I was 3 off a Reaper, and you will see me get fucking Modern Warfare 2 style commander lunged. I mean, this guy jumped up the stairs like he was Usain Bolt or something, and I know that Usain Bolt doesn't jump on stuff, so let's just say he ran up the stairs with his lunge. There should not be a lunge on the knife in any Call of Duty. It's just stupid. An instant kill slashing motion is enough. I mean, the whole point of the knife is supposed to be, make it really fast paced when you're up close with someone, right? So why the fuck can you lunge if they're close? Like, goddamn, I don't know, it's just really annoying. There should just be the slashing motion when you're really, really close to the guy. That's all the knife should be. The lunge makes it pretty ridiculous, if you ask me. Anyway, this map, I'm not that big of a fan. As I've started to play it more, starting to like it a little bit more. There seems to be a lot of really weird lines of sight and stuff, so it's definitely one of those maps you kind of have to get acclimated to. The kill streaks do quite a bit of work on it, I'm not gonna lie. So let me know. I mean, that MOB video, I don't know if it's the time of the day I uploaded it or what, but it didn't get too many views, so I was just wondering, do you guys want to see more MOB gameplay, or are you more interested in just, high scores, slaughtering some kids? Or maybe both, get a little MOB and some ground war or something. I don't know. You know what? I think I need to start, hiding, I guess, better when I call on my shit, because I usually die right out. I mean, this game I die right when I get out of my Osprey gunners, or my AC-130 rather. But, yeah, I don't know. It's up to you. I'm going for the MOB emblem. I want to be the first person in the world to have the MOB emblem, although I already know I'm not, probably. I know that earlier today I was going for an MOAB with the shotgun, and I was like, oh my god, I came really close. I was like, fuck man, I would have been the first person to get one with a shotgun. There's no way someone's got one with a shotgun. And I look it up on YouTube, and of course there's a very good one on with the striker. And don't get discouraged by the shotguns, because when you unlock the striker, it gets better. That thing is a monster, especially with extended mags. I don't have it unlocked yet, but I can only imagine the terror you'd rain down upon some kids. But yeah, no, this is a pretty good gameplay. I mean, it should have been 100 plus. If I started off, or if I managed to continue the pace that I started in the beginning, it would have been. And I found that to be quite a problem in this game. In Black Ops, if you caught some kids, that all had high streaks on and they weren't good enough to get them, then they got punished for it. But in this game, a lot of people start off with assault, and when you get an Osprey gunner, really quickly into the game, as I did right there, and the huge panic knife's about to come up. Look at this shit. It's fucking ridiculous. Look at this guy. Wait for it. Look how far he goes up the stairs. I'm done. Oh my god. But anyway, a lot of kids, they start off with assault, and then you'll just, pound them in, and then they'll just switch to support and spam you with, EMPs and shit, and it gets very, very difficult to get, your next set of really, really good kill streaks, like the one, I wouldn't, even if I had my Osprey gunner and that kid didn't fucking, knife me from 300 feet away, probably wouldn't have got too many kills with it. I don't know. I mean, I had, on top of the 52 I had from the air support, I still got another, 20 gun kills in the game, so you'd like to think that an AC-130, a Reaper, and an Osprey gunner combined could get me, 20 or 30 kills, which it usually can. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty good with the Reaper. I usually average probably, 8 kills in it now, on every map. There's not really any map I'm bad with it on. I mean, a lot of people say, oh, it's only good on some maps, but I mean, once you get good enough with it, I'm not saying I'm amazing by any means, but I mean, you could be amazing with it, because you can bend it inside buildings and stuff, bend it around corners, and I can usually average at least 8 kills with each one. on all the different maps. I mean, every once in a while, you know, you get a bad spawn or something, and you only get 2 or 3 kills with it. But even 2 or 3 kills, that puts you to your AC, which will pretty much always get you at least 5 kills, you know, to your Osprey or Pavlo, whichever you choose. I like running the Pavlo more, but the problem with the Pavlo is that it and the Osprey Gunner compete for airspace, and you know, I have this urge to call on the Pavlo as soon as I get it, and I've cock blocked myself quite a few times, as silly as that sounds. But either way, this is definitely a frustrating game, and I've been fooling around with this machine pistol here, the MP9, I think it is. Don't quote me. Yeah, it's the MP9, and this thing is a monster. If you get this thing extended mags, it's pretty crazy. I mean, you can snipe people with it. You can just destroy them. There's no chance left. But anywho, and you know, anywho is definitely the cooler version of anyway, so I'm gonna try and say that as much as I can. I don't really have much else to talk about this gameplay. The way I like to play this map, I guess I could talk about the map a little bit, is, you know, for one, you really have to watch out for that underground passageway that's kind of behind me right now. It gets me killed a couple times in this game. But the way I like to play this map is, you know, just really stick to the outsides. You know, try and pick off the kids as they're channeling to either, you know, the C or the A flag. I like this map a lot. And I don't love it or anything. I like it in that there's a lot of, you know, flanking routes. There's a lot of unused kind of, you know, flanking routes that you can use effectively to get behind the enemies. And I mean, there's a lot of open areas in it. And you know, some maps in this game, like Jungle, you seem to be able to run right down the middle and do okay. But this map, you know, if you run right down the middle, you're gonna get picked off by someone, you know, sitting in a corner or head glitching you at one of the many areas you can look around. It's a good map though. I mean, I don't know, the maps are really weird in this game, so it's taken me a while to get acclimated to them. But the more I am, the more I like them. Definitely, you know, condones kids sitting in the back of the map with a sniper rifle, but that's another problem later to be addressed. Anyway, 200 to 118 is the final. No, I'm just kidding. The final score is 72-5, I think. Don't quote me on that. It's 74-5. I don't know. It's something like that. Take it easy, guys, and as always, peace.